First Corinthians 9:24 and 25. Do you not know that all the runners in a stadium compete, but only one receives the prize? So run to win. Each competitor must exercise self-control in everything. They do it to receive a perishable crown, but we an imperishable crown. I want to focus on the phrase exercise self-control in everything, and I think that's like a call to caution, to know that this is what the Christian race demands exercising self-control in everything. In what area do you think you may need to exercise more self-control? The area for me is going to be different for the area for you. The writer of the book of Hebrews says, let us lay aside every weight and the sin that easily besets us. The way sins and weight manifests in our lives is different. So I can't come here and tell you that I know exactly the areas in which you need to exercise self-control. But one thing we know clearly is that the charge of scriptures is that we need to exercise self-control in everything. So there is no area where you say, oh, this is the area in which I can be excessive, in which I can be indulgent. There must be self-control in everything. Paul somewhere else said, do not be filled with wine wherein in excess, but be filled with the Holy Spirit. Somewhere else he said, everything is lawful for me, but I will not be captured by anything. I will not be enslaved by anything. Whatever we are not exercising self-control over, I believe, has enslaved us. And somewhere else he told Timothy, God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of self-control. And one of the fruit of the Spirit is self-control. So the urge, the command, the charge to have self-control is important. The problem is when we think we can see the areas in the other person that they need to exercise self-control, but we are not seeing it in ourselves. So we need God's help to shine His light in our heart. The Bible said, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight. Some of us may need self-control when it comes to the words we say. And the person you think talks a lot may be the person that does not need more self-control, but the person that doesn't talk a lot may be the person that needs self-control because of the kind of things the person says when the person talks, even though it doesn't talk much. So there is no one size fits all, is what I'm trying to say here when it comes to the need of self-control. I'm not talking about self-deprivation. I'm not clearing what I'm saying now. I'm not giving a sharp line in the sand. I'm urging, I'm appealing to myself and to you. Isaiah said when he appeared before God, he said, I'm a man of unclean lips and I dwell among people of unclean lips. Isaiah is not like an ordinary person in Israel. Isaiah is a big deal of a person. I think in my mind, being a minister can have a blinding effect because of what I'm ministering. I'm blinded from my weakness. And look at what Jesus Christ said. People will come to me, I did this, I did that in your name, but I will tell them, depart from me, you workers of evil, because I knew you not. So we need to submit and subject all aspects. That's my conclusion. All aspects of our lives need to be put under control. They need to be subjected to Christ. Even we need to exercise self-control with the thoughts of our mind. According to Psalm 19, the prayer there is, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in you. And God is the one that looks at the hearts and the minds. Jesus was saying that you said I shall not commit adultery, but the person who lusts for a woman in his heart has committed adultery. So is there not like a demand for self-control, not just in what is seen, but what is not seen in our hearts? So it's just a charge. Self-control in everything. Everything. God bless you. See you later.